No, por favor, ayúdenme.
¿Cuántas personas están ahí con usted?
2 niños. No, por favor, ayúdenme que me voy a desmayar.
Heartbreak in the desert. A Colombian mother and her 10-year-old daughter collapsing near Yuma, later found dead from heat exposure after crossing the border. Federal authorities tell us that mom was traveling with 2 kids, the 10-year-old who did not make it, and a 2-year-old boy who survived.
A Texas Army National Guard soldier missing. We're told the soldier was assigned to Operation Lone Star in Eagle Pass. The Texas Department of Public Safety says the soldier was trying to rescue a migrant from the river when he or she went missing.
Tragic news from the southern border. A Texas Army National Guard soldier has drowned trying to save migrants in the water.
An Arizona Border Patrol agent has died in the line of duty. Martin Barrios was a supervisor in the Tucson sector. According to Border Patrol, he died Monday.
A special agent with the Texas Department of Public Safety has died after a crash near Eagle Pass. DPS says 37-year-old Anthony Salas was working a tactical operation with U.S. Border Patrol on Friday when that accident happened. He was airlifted to a hospital in San Antonio where he later died.
The truck was traveling at speed when it took a corner in the city of Tuxtla Gutierrez, southern Mexico. It flipped onto its side and plowed into a pedestrian bridge, taking off the top of the cabin and completely destroying the trailer. There were 166 people crammed inside. 54 died, 58 were injured. The people on board, mainly from Guatemala, being smuggled to the U.S.
Some pretty stunning images from America's southern border. And a high-ranking drug cartel leader's arrest igniting gunfights on the Mexican side of the border. The violence escalating to the point of temporarily shutting down 2 international bridges. Authorities also confirm a grenade explosion at the U.S. consulate in Nuevo Laredo, right across the U.S. border, with federal employees there instructed to shelter in place.
The sounds of gunfire piercing the night in Nuevo Laredo. Gang members paralyzing traffic with spike strips. Charred tractor trailers lining the highway.
Drug seizures are surging, with Customs and Border Protection reporting a more than 1,000% increase in the amount of fentanyl seized alone.
Every day, hundreds of thousands of people cross the U.S.-Mexico border. But now, more and more drugs are doing the same. In the 8 ports of entry in South Texas, extending from Del Rio to Brownsville, Customs and Border Protection seized $786 million worth of illegal narcotics last fiscal year. Fentanyl alone saw a 1,066% increase.
Most of the narcotics wants to go to bigger cities, San Antonio, Dallas, Houston, or up north.
Chief Deputy Roberto De Leon with the Maverick County Sheriff's Office, just about an hour south of Del Rio, says the drugs that flow through this port in Eagle Pass can end up anywhere.
Nicole Skanga spoke exclusively with the top U.S. border agent in the El Paso area about the new challenges that she and her colleagues face, including what's driving American kids to help cartels smuggle people across the border.
Cartels are actively recruiting on social media these young drivers. These are kids. These are American kids, U.S. citizen kids under the age of 18 that are now being recruited through social media to earn $1,000, $2,000, even up to $3,000 over a pickup of a human smuggling load.
It's disturbing new data, and it shows 42 migrants on the terror watch list have been arrested trying to enter our country illegally since Joe Biden took office.
The Biden administration has been secretly flying underage migrants to Florida and New York in the middle of the night. And for all that we know, it might not just be limited to those states. Buses there are waiting to take them to prearranged drop-off locations, and there's no end in sight to this self-created border crisis.
Illegal migrants have no problem catching a flight. Pennsylvania is the latest state seeing an influx of ghost flights coming in the middle of the night, full of illegal immigrants. Hundreds of illegal migrants have been flown into Scranton International Airport by U.S. government chartered flights.
Here we are in 2021 managing another immigration crisis of great proportion, and nothing's been done. You know, it is a Biden border crisis in my opinion, because there's no plan of action. And seeing what we're seeing now with what's happening in the Rio Grande Valley with people wrapped around in blankets made out of silver, I mean, it's just kind of absurd what's happening.